More light, everybody. Thank you for tapping into another episode of Unbiased Opinions. We're your hosts, the spiritual wanderer Suave.
And the 333.
And of course, we got the producer back in the building. The producer, RyRy, is here.
Yo.
Yeah. But yeah, just to hop straight into it, we were just talking about the fight just now before we even started this podcast because that joke was funny, y'all.
And y'all better stop fucking playing with Tank name, man. Look, the same way y'all wanted to see Mayweather not get knocked out is the same way y'all want to see my boy Tank get knocked out, and I get it. Anybody undefeated, y'all want to see him fall, but let's start being realistic a little bit.
Be for real,
a little bit, because that nigga made Ryan look real inexperienced, made that boy look like he didn't know what the fuck was going on, and that's exactly what I thought was gonna happen.
You know what though? I ain't gonna lie, I was on Garcia's side. I thought it was gonna be upset.
Yeah. I remember you talking about
that. Yeah, you was like, for real? I was like, yeah, I think it's going to be an upset. But then when I started seeing that head movement, he was, bruh, I was like, Tank, wait a minute.
Bro, Tank is a fucking bullet, bro. Defense and offense. That man hit with bricks in them gloves.
Yeah. You can see after that first hit, dude was looking like he needed a break, a timeout.
Straight Tweety birds right at his head. What? It's like, hold on, where my water at?
Take me home. What's going on?
Where's the special stuff?
Why y'all didn't tell me about that in camp? Why didn't camp tell me about that?
Beat his fucking ass, man.
Y'all didn't prepare me for that. What he got in his gloves?
Man, that's why. Hey, bro, check his gloves.
Yeah.
After a fight, you gotta check his gloves.
What he wrap his hands with? What is that?
Because it's clearly
steel.
It's clearly concrete.
Yeah.
And vibranium lining in those threads.
That nigga went to Wakanda for them gloves.
He got his gloves from Wakanda. Bro, first of all, I didn't even see, because we at my house, I don't know why, but we were way behind.
Yeah.
On the pay-per-view. We turned it on and it was just behind, like far behind too. We didn't see no undercard fights. And by the time we fast forwarded it through, the fight was over. It was celebrating. I was like, oh wait. And we had to rewind. But I was like, nigga, I heard that he came out with Chief Keef. If I were to do that, I knew the fight was over anyway.
Right.
If he'd have walked out with if he walked out with Chief Keef, I would have
Keef in the building.
I would have already known. Oh,
something's going on.
This is a W.
Yeah.
Straight dub.
You got confident.
Chief Keef? Man, not Sosa.
And they got confidence in you.
Not Sosa. Because Sosa be fighting. That nigga really be outside, bro. You ever seen videos on YouTube?
No.
Chief?
No.
Bro, do yourself a favor.
Yeah, he actually be.
After becoming a rapper, too.
Really?
Like, just outside running once.
Oh, dang.
No problem. Like,
in the street?
In the street, head up once.
Like, with gloves on?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, he that real?
Yeah.
Yeah, he going at it.
Yeah, buddy.
Like, dang, that's crazy.
Man. But look, do yourself a favor. And you know who else fight like that? Lil Uzi.
Oh, really?
Bro.
Yeah, he was, I seen him. He was actually like training in the gym and stuff like that. I seen that before.
He'd be fighting in the streets though. Like,
yeah.
Just bare knuckles with niggas talking shit. You just get out, because you look at Uzi and be like, man, this weirdo. And he be beating niggas up. He be really beating niggas up. Like, and RyRy too, like really with the bullshit. And some of these celebrities, man, motherfuckers come from where they say they come from. Y'all can't think everybody be bullshitting, bro. Because Chief Keef though, I was like,
yeah, he throwing them today.
Yeah. He came to beat your ass.
He really made him look like an amateur though. I'll say that much because I was shocked. I was like, dang, he really made this dude.
Bruh.
I thought he was faster.
And he is fast, but he didn't look fast. And he really good too. Ryan ain't no buster. Like, and he looked like one though.
Yeah.
And it made him look like us. But that's the same thing Mayweather used to do to niggas. Mayweather's definitely. Oh yeah, we know but everybody know the baby fight. We be seeing him fighting. She said, "Don't the baby fight too?" Yeah, he definitely. He fight, shoot.
That's what I was about to say. He shoot too.
He said, "Whatever you want to do."
Yeah, he went whatever.
Whatever you want to do. It's not a lot of celebrities that I've seen like actually fight, but the two I mentioned, them niggas right there, they be running them things.
Yeah, which is crazy because I heard like there's a lot of celebrities outside of their stuff be doing some crazy stuff. Like they be with the madness. Mm-hmm. And what's insane was I heard a lot of Disney Channel stars be crazy.
I can imagine though, because I mean they just actors. Like I mean they not the roles they play.
You see them roles and you'll think like nah, but shoot, they like after this set, come see me.
How many times do you think somebody should be able to cheat before you kill it?
Before you kill it?
Yeah, before you kill it, before you kill the whole situation.
I think if you come to the realization that that person's a cheater, like that there's no change here, this person gonna keep
How
doing
many times will it take for you to know that there's no change?
I don't know.
First time, let's just say first time it's a mistake. All right. We do that. First time some shit happened.
I think if it's more if you hit the three threshold.
You say you can't call cheating a mistake? You don't ever think that shit could just happen?
I can.
Like drunk? You feel me?
I'll say this though. Have anybody in here cheated before?
Yeah, I've cheated.
You do what you want to.
Yeah.
Not really.
Well, yeah, at the end of the day, but it doesn't mean.
But that a mistake can be anything. Yeah. Like you can do anything you want to and still make a mistake. Like you can make the wrong decision.
Yeah.
Anything in life, not just like in a relationship, but period. So if you do something,
cheating's an accident.
I just said accident. It's not
an accident. It's a mistake.
Two different things.
Yeah.
Like, a mistake and accident.
Yeah.
Two completely different things. I don't think anybody could cheat on accident.
Because I think you can learn from mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, and I think some people cheat and they've learned from the mistake they've made and they can grow from it. Now there's some people who want to cheat and that's just who they are. and you can tell that that's just who they are. They just literally, all right, all
right, you got that.
I'm trying to put it aside. You think there's a way to prevent somebody from cheating? Like, can you be at fault for somebody cheating on you? You think that's possible?
It would be, I can't really, this is what I say. I'll say you can't. But the reason why I say you can't is because at the end of the day, that person still made the choice, regardless of whatever type of turmoil you put on them. Mm-hmm. That person still made the choice to cheat while in the relationship instead of just leaving. Yeah. So you knew it was the wrong, even though this person had you feeling a way, whatever way that person could have made you feel. And then you still made that choice to be like, all right, well, I'm going to cheat then. So it's like, I feel like you made the decision. But I feel like some people don't know how bad that they're treating somebody in the relationship to bring that turmoil on.
Or neglect.
So, yeah.
You know, I don't know if neglecting is like treating somebody poorly, but
I think that could be treating somebody poorly or
like sexually, right? One person just not in the mood. Like they don't feel, we talked about that before, they don't feel sexy. They don't want to have sex.
Yeah.
So y'all not having sex. Now, how long do that get to last before like I'm like, hey,
before you be
I'm gonna need, and you like, no, I'm not. I ain't fucking with it. I'm not in the mood. I don't feel. How long can you carry on that way without expecting somebody to go figure it out?
To pretty much just do it on their own.
Because is it worth leaving for? You know, and that'd be my thing with like shit like that. Is it worth? People like, well, if that's the case, just leave. Like, just leave. If you're that unhappy, and I'm like, I ain't really that unhappy though. Like, I just want some pussy.
Yeah,
that's it. Like, I'm not saying I'm miserable. Like, I don't want to not be with you, but I do want to have sex.
I would say I think it is worth leaving because it is a form, like you said, it's a form of neglect in a way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You're not getting fully satisfied as you want in the relationship. Like, I feel like everybody has wants and needs in a relationship, and if they're not met, then you kind of feel like there's a piece of you that you're not getting. You know, like there's something that's missing here that I'm not getting, so I got to get it from somewhere else, which means I guess you just X'd out the equation. You just X'd out the equation. I don't know what else to say about that.
I always wonder what people whole outlook on the cheating thing. Because we all know what the fuck cheating is. It's being with anybody else that's outside of your relationship. And I was going to say monogamous relationship, but even in open relationships, if you're not being honest, then you're cheating.
You're cheating.
Like if now there's obviously a million different types of open, but like if y'all situation is one where y'all transparent, if I want to go fuck with her or if I want to go fuck with him, then you tell the person. Now, if you start doing it and you're not saying shit, this is still cheating. Regardless if you have the leeway to be open and move around as you please, you can still be a cheater. But I'm always curious, like, how come the cheating thing seems so? And the question I asked is like, it was just a leading question, but I'm always so curious, how come people lean towards like being sneaky over just like being honest,
Yeah.
right? Like you can just tell the person that you fucking with, like, hey, I want to try something else.
True.
I want to fuck somebody else.
Yeah.
I want to go on a date with somebody else. Not that I want to leave you, because that's why I premised that, like, you know, is it you being unhappy, or you just wanting to like an itch scratched?
Yeah. Because what I guess you could say, like, in forms of cheating, I think people cheat for different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you were to say the reason that you cheated, what would be the reason
For me to cheat?
that you cheated in your life? If you
Oh,
cheated
I
in
was
the
just
past.
moving around, bro. I was young, so I wanted to fuck somebody else.
Yeah,
It wasn't like I wasn't unhappy. I wasn't miserable. I wasn't like not pleased. Nothing. It was somebody else that I was intrigued by. Like I was like, damn, you cool as fuck.
yeah.
We was vibing, and I wanted to fuck, and that's what I did.
I think for me, mine came from like unhappiness with self at the time. And this is just like full transparency, because back then I was like, when you're going through like so much different things as far as like relationships, going down the hole, whatever the case is, you start to be you can start, depending on the type of person you are, you can start to feel unhappy like internally.
Yeah.
So then when you get something that feels real, it feels like, oh, this is too good to be true. This person's going to be gone anyway. This not going to last long. And instead you run.
I hate that.
Yeah.
That too good to be true thing.
Yeah.
I do not like that phrase. That whole thing is ridiculous to me. And I think we kind of touched on it before. Where it's like, man, you get a deal, right? Somebody's selling you something for dirt cheap. You probably won't buy it.
True.
Somebody got a brand new iPhone, right? iPhone 14 Pro. They got it on sale. $400. This is $1,000 phone. Why are you selling it for $400?
Right.
I'm not buying it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what explanation you give me.
Right.
Not best with that, bro. Like that don't make no sense.
Yeah.
And it could literally be like this person not even like hungry for money. They sitting on this phone and don't need it.
Don't need it at all.
So probably the best thing they can do is get it off of, like, they're not trying to kill nobody for it. They just want to get rid of it and make a profit. So it's $400. But us as people, we do really believe that like things be too good to be true.
Yeah.
Things be going really good in a relationship, and motherfuckers start itching for like bad. You start looking for it, like trying to find it. Everything be wonderful, and like this motherfucker phone unlocked in front of you. They in the shower, and although everything is great, you ain't got no signs that they cheating.
Take a peek.
No, nothing. They've given you no reason to believe that they would do anything foul or nothing to you, and something in you be like, this nigga up to something. This shit too. Everything going too smooth. Ain't no. I just know it. Ain't shit happening. Why do we have that? Like, as people, how come we don't? Why are like good things? They can only come in like small quantities. Otherwise, it's too good.
Joey said it's easier to be sneaky, and it is.
But why? But why easier? Why you feel like?
I think people feel like it's easier because the fact of like not knowing. You know what I mean? The fact of you can do it in secret.
It's so much It's so much more complicated to do that, though. I get like the initial conversation, right? Obviously, it's easier to not have to move. Like the woman you are committed to, you live with, you have children with, you love, you adore. It's probably gonna be hard as fuck for her to understand how the hell could you want to touch somebody else, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So it's easier for you to just go do it without saying shit, but in the long run, bro, now you got to create stories and you got to move different. You got all these things that you have to do in order to be sneaky. Make this way harder than a conversation where you're like, hey, I think I want to have sex with somebody else. And your partner look at you and be like, are you out your fucking mind?
But you know what I think comes from that, though? It's that fear. The fear of the conversation, the fear of losing somebody, or the fear of that person not agreeing with what you're going to tell them. You know what I mean? Because even then, going back to standards, people have a standard way of viewing relationships. So sometimes when you tell somebody something like that, some people immediately jump to the standard way of like relationships. Like, oh, we don't do that.
Oh, right.
you can't do that because that's not the way relationships work. You know, so if you,
that should be crazy.
Yeah, it's like hard for them to understand
That people even have an idea of what like a relationship is supposed to be.
Yeah.
And the only thing that I can throw at fault for that is religion. Nothing else.
Oh yeah.
Because when everybody started, like everybody has their guidelines set on what things are supposed to be, not just relationships. Typically,
it all stems from that.
religion. Like
Yeah.
your walk of life, like your morals and your values, typically come from a religion. So I'll be like, man, bro, like you think that you supposed to live your life based on somebody else's wants and needs, but you're not even here for long.
Right.
I think dying at 60, 70, 80, that's not a long, not compared to like the world. You know how long the world be here before and after you. Nigga, 80 years ain't shit.
Yeah.
You think in that 80 years, to be happy, you need to live your life by somebody else's standards? Nigga, I could wake up tomorrow and be like, you know what, I'm ready for polyamory.
Yeah.
And a month after that, I can be like, man, you know what? I actually digging monogamy a little more than this shit.
Right.
Maybe I want to be a swinger. Maybe I want to be open. Maybe I don't know what I want to do. But guess what? I feel like you should be able to change your mind without like the fear of like hell.
Yeah. Thinking it's gonna be the worst.
Or judgment.
Yeah.
You should be able to wake up and change your mind. You can do that with jobs. You can do that with food. You can do that with how you raise your kids. You can do that with your friends. You can do that with your hobbies. You can love photography today and wake up tomorrow and just not feel it.
Yeah.
I've done it. I'd be into videography, being into dance, being into anything, basketball, football, loving it. Bro, I was a football player all my life. College football player.
Mm-hmm.
I hate football. Today.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly, like all of it. I'll watch it like if that's what we doing. But the sport, so it's just a brolic, brute, dumb sport.
Yeah.
Like even when I watch older movies like Remember the Titans or like Friday Night Lights and I watch people like really go to war for a game. They be broken noses,
Yeah.
fingers and concussions. And I'm just like, nigga, for a game?
Right.
And this entertainment for us, like as Americans, to watch other humans destroy each other. Like this is, and it's not just football. It's other sports like that too. Or you just like watch people destroy other people. You're like, this is great. Like we cheering.
Yeah.
I'm about to get knocked out in boxing and like we are up on our feet. This motherfucking brain is damaged.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna bring it back to boxing because I was gonna say I was watching Skip Bayless and all them.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking on the show and he was like, Garcia shouldn't have quit like that because he was like back in the day when it was I believe Ali and I can't think of the other person, but he said they both had to leave and go straight to the hospital. They basically fought till they couldn't fight no more.
Damn near to
and
the
I was
death.
like, yeah, I was like, why would when I heard that I was like, why would somebody do that?
Bro, basketball, football, all the same.
Yeah, like if I'm out, I'm out.
But they will tell you that all those sports come from just reckless, raw human retards.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you mean to tell me that you would rather see two boxers fight in the ring until they both have to go to the hospital?
Right.
Instead of the fight being done when one fighter clearly can no longer compete?
Yeah.
That's what would have pleased you as a human being, to see both of these niggas go to the hospital instead of understanding one shit is fucked up.
Like it's done. That not being the case, like somebody saying like I'm done, I don't want to get messed up no more. I'm not trying to go to the hospital.
You weak.
Yeah.
That's this new generation. Y'all soft.
Yeah.
No, we not vegetables.
Yeah, we not
Like,
dumb.
I don't want to. Mayweather could look like Ali right now.
Right.
That would be fucking awful. Like, who is happy about what Ali looks like?
Right.
No, if we want anything, we want a charismatic Ali. For the people Ali.
Yeah.
Very, able to project and like really speak to the people. Funny. We don't have that Ali.
Yep.
Post boxing. We got a fucking vegetable for the most part. Like this dude, he's just not there.
Yeah.
They brains be fucked up at football players. 90s, 2000s, 80s. These dudes do not get to live normal lives after they play these sports. Their bodies, their brains are fucking fried.
It's a wrap.
This what we want?
You can hear it. You can hear it in the way they talk.
Mm-hmm.
You sit down and listen to them talk on like interviews and stuff. You can tell like, dang, you got dinged one too many times. Like it's hard for you to gather your.
But what we want,
Yourself.
we want for them to they hate Mayweather fights. They want to see two dudes with gloves go in there and beat each other senseless. That's what people say real boxing is. No, real boxing is skill. Real boxing is knowing how to use your feet, learning how to play defense, learning how to not be hit, learning how to be precise with punches, not just going in there and brawling. That is not fuck. Go outside.
Yeah.
Go in the parking lot, get drunk, and go box, my niggas. That's what y'all want to see. That's crazy. Like, that's not a sporting event. That's a fucking brute. You might as well put two pit bulls in the ring then.
Yeah.
If that's what we doing.
Yeah. Put two gorillas in the ring. Let them go at it. If that's the case. If that's what you want to see.
For real. I just be like, man, y'all just, we love to see like the worst for whatever reason.
Yeah.
When somebody's undefeated, everybody's sitting on their hands waiting for this person to get beat.
Yeah.
Nobody truly, unless you like a real Raw fan, but like a casual boxing fan watching a fight, one person is 50-0, the other person is 45-5. Who do you want to see win? As a casual fan, you want to see undefeated get defeated. Why the fuck is that? How can we love people climbing the ladder, but we hate the motherfuckers at the top of the ladder?
Yeah, it's because I think it's because people like to take away what they think or perceive something to be as perfect. So if they see something they think is perfect, they're like, I want to see the imperfections in this person. You know, like
why?
This person's been top notch, scoring all the time, never missing. I want to see this person miss.
Will Smith.
Right.
Beloved by all. I don't know anybody of any race, any age who did not fuck with Will Smith. Like, hell no, he's a weirdo.
Yeah.
Nobody. Hell no, he a bad person. Everybody loved Will Smith. The same way everybody loved Bill Cosby.
Right.
Until they didn't. And once they didn't, it don't matter. You did 99 great things in your life. You about to be judged on this one.
Oh, that one?
The 1 in 99, like this on the scale. How the fuck is that possible?
And they dragging him for the one. Bad. Now
so much so, like the 99 don't mean a fucking thing.
Now he a deadbeat,
Bro,
all this stuff.
Three decades.
Yeah.
Will Smith got 3 decades of spotless reputation. Spotless. He slapped one nigga.
That's all it took.
One nigga he slapped, bro. His whole life is now. If kids hear about Will Smith, they'll hear about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock before they hear about any of the movies that he been in.
Any of his line of work.
A middle school child, an elementary school child on TikTok who knows who Will Smith is because he slapped Chris Rock. Nothing to do with his body of work.
The drama goes viral before the successful stuff.
Always the bullshit.
Yep.
It's always the bullshit. Like, I talk to people all the time, bro, and when I listen to them talk, sometimes I look at them and I be like, you like bullshit. They be like, no, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do, because I can hear it. I can hear something in you is like entertained by bullshit. Like reality TV, shit like that, right? Like Real Housewives of blank, blank, blank.
Yeah.
If this entertains you, no judgment, by the way, at all for people who watch these shows. I just don't. But
I hate those shows.
I'm like, what's entertaining about this?
Yeah.
Right, like it's just sloppy, it's loud, it's messy, it's childish as fuck. And people eat this shit up and watch this shit weekly when it drops. They look forward to it. You not gonna tell me that you're not entertained by bullshit.
Yeah.
You, man, watching that. I don't give a fuck if it's TV or not.
It's mess.
If it's something you're consuming,
yeah,
for joy, it intrigues you.
Yeah.
That type of shit don't intrigue me. I don't like mess.
Right. Yeah, I started realizing that junk was getting out of hand when it got too much. When everybody started doing reality TV and all of it was surrounding drama, I was like, yeah.
Because it's sold.
Yeah.
People love bullshit. Even when they won't admit, or even if like they haven't even figured out that subconsciously they do.
Yeah.
When motherfuckers be in certain situations over and over in life, they place themselves in the same spots, like in some kind of drama, not even their own, but just like you find yourself like wanting to hear about drama, right? Like, girl, tell me what happened. Why you do that? Why you want to know the bullshit? What importance is it for you to know the bullshit?
Right.
Y'all having a conversation and you like, girl, guess what? You're like, what happened? Because it's something in you, like, you wanted to hear the drama. You wanted to be like, what?
And then you insert yourself into it.
Of course you do. Now you're involved. Now your opinion on it. And yeah, you're going to go tell somebody. And now you the drama. You the mess. You the fire starter. Like, and you going to tell me, well, it ain't my business. It ain't my drama. Yeah, but you are entertained by it.
Yeah.
Like you want to poke the bear. You know somebody lying to you. So what do? You ask them questions. But you know they lying.
Yeah.
Why are we doing that? You know, you have proof that this motherfucker is lying. Why are you asking them questions? Why are you like feeding? Oh, well, she lied about having a boyfriend. I know for a fact that's not her boyfriend. I talked to dude, he ain't never spoke to her. Blah, blah, blah. So then you see your homegirl and you're like, hey, how your relationship going? Why the fuck would you do that? You don't like drama and you don't like bullshit, but you want her to lie to you.
Yeah.
Like you're looking forward actually at this point now to be like, look, this line has been.
You open that door.
You lie to my face, huh?
Yep.
And she wouldn't have to if you wasn't poking at this lie. Like, leave it be.
You forcing it because you want to see.
Tell her you know she lying.
Yeah.
Do that. That's less dramatic.
It's like you forcing it. I want to see what's going on. I want to see what happened.
Right.
So, even on the subject of cheating again, do you think that cheating is the ultimate wrong in a relationship?
No.
What would you say the ultimate wrong thing to do in a relationship was? To you?
Lying.
That makes a lot of sense. I agree.
I think that lying is the worst. Because the worst thing about any kind of bond with anybody is 100% trust and 99% trust are miles apart.
Mm-hmm.
It might just be 1% to 100%. If you trust somebody 1% and you trust somebody like 99%, they're different, obviously. But the difference ain't that fucking vast.
Yeah.
Once you show me that you are capable of like deceiving me, I have to know that about you.
Yeah.
You know, and not always maliciously, right? Like maybe you just misleading me on purpose because like you felt like it'd be easier or less confrontational.
Mm-hmm.
But now I have to know that like something in you could cause you to be deceitful, to lie, compared to like you dealing with somebody and they've never lied to you before for anything, not to protect you or anything. They just never lied to you before. You trust this person.
Yeah.
You don't have a reason not to. They haven't given you one.
Right.
If they give you one, you got one forever. I don't know if you ever get 100% trust back.
That's true.
No matter how long you fix it, you cheat one time. And you cheated one time 20 years ago. You ain't never cheated again? It don't matter.
They always go back to
You
it.
have the capacity.
Yeah.
You've done it before.
Yeah.
Even if you've grown from it, I know now that you are capable of doing that to me. So if you're a liar or if you lied to me, I know now that you are capable of lying to me if you deem it necessary.
Yeah. So how do you think you move on from issues like that in a relationship? Like say lying, cheating.
You know, I say I put it on your tab. I tell people that all the time.
Really?
I'm putting it on your chart. Like
Oh,
I'm not ruling you out.
Mhm.
Similar to an employee, right?
Yeah.
You get a verbal warning, then you get a written, then maybe a termination. You know, that's the ladder you climb.
Yeah.
But it don't matter like how long. Some jobs have it to where like if you ever got that, it's gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
If they look at HR open up your shit and they look at your history, you've been here for 10 years.
Yeah.
And year one, they're gonna see you got rolled up.
Mm.
They're gonna see you got a verbal.
Yeah.
Forever. Like no matter how long you've been great, it's always gonna be there on your fucking chart. So I'm gonna tell you, I can move forward. Like if you lie to me, it's not a deal breaker for me. People lie. I actually expect more people to lie than I expect people to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Being honest is there's no cakewalk to being honest. Like just constantly always telling the truth.
Yeah.
Man, that shit ain't easy. Because the lies be easy. Like what Marie was saying earlier, like people choose that because the sneaky part is the simpler thing. The lying is the simpler thing in the moment, because telling somebody something that can hurt them to their face, that shit ain't no fun.
It's not.
I want to do that. But guess what? If you're an honest person, you will. And
Yeah.
and you just take whatever come with it.
I think that's something that I had to learn the hard way too. It's like, it sucks to have to tell somebody something hurtful that you know is gonna hurt them.
Yeah.
But then I feel like I learned that them finding out without you telling them hurts them that much more, and then it's that much worse. You know what I mean? So you try to hold back from like, oh, I don't want to tell them because I don't want to be hurt saying it face to face. But you finding out later,
yeah.
Now I'm seeing you hurt, and I'm seeing the impact in a stronger way. Because now I'm like, dang, not only did I hurt you, but I wasn't honest, and now you found out everything. So now it brings it all to like, dang,
yeah,
it's like a brick.
Hey, let me ask you
It's
something.
like a 1-2 punch.
So me and Ryan, we both your friends, right?
Yeah.
Your two best friends. Me and Ryan. I fuck Ryan, bitch.
Yeah.
Do you tell him? You know I just hit Ryan, his wife. Fuck, not no bitch, not no random.
Yeah.
His wife. Me and him are he's closer to you. There's no one,
Yeah.
there's no 1 and 2. No
Yeah.
A and B. This is 1A and 1B. Like, we are equal to you.
Yeah.
I fuck his wife.
Right.
Do you tell him?
I'm gonna tell you because I actually went through something like this.
Me too. And I only thought of it because what you just said about, like, not saying nothing and then it happened later.
Yeah.
And now that the hurt is there. So I'm asking, like, are you going to tell him?
So from what I did, I told the person who did the wrong tell them.
Would you change it? First of all, what you did back then, would you change that now? And then tell me what you did.
Would I change that?
In hindsight, going back, would you change it?
I think I would.
Okay. So what did you do?
Would.
All right, now what did you do?
Okay. What I did was I told the person who did the wrong. So the one who basically effed the wife.
Yeah.
I was like, you need to tell him that you did it.
That's what I did.
And I said, because I was messed up. So I was like, you got to tell him or I'm going to tell him.
Ah.
That's what I said.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, so go ahead. So every time I would see him, I'd be like, you need to tell him. But it ended up like he wasn't going to tell him. So it dragged on. He found out. But technically, I won't even say it on that. Technically, it was me leaning him in to say, you need to check on so-and-so because so-and-so is So I kind of gave him that heads up. But even doing that, I knew for a long time I didn't say nothing. So it's like that's something I had to bite the bullet on. It was like, you didn't say nothing,
bro. And it sucked because realistically, ain't no right way to do this.
Yeah,
because either A, you put a backstab me by telling him because I trusted you, or B, you gonna backstab him and not tell him.
Yep. And I think that's such a hard thing, even I think it's such a hard thing for the person who's dealing with it to understand because they thinking like, you're supposed to be my boy.
Yo.
You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter like, oh, this is your boy. It doesn't matter.
Somebody here has to be upset with me.
Yeah.
Like, and at this point, like, I don't even know who's the lesser of the two evils.
Yeah. You
know what I did? I told the wife. I hit the wife. I ain't even tell him. Immediately, I was like, bruh, I'm gonna have to say something. He was like, go ahead. That's not my boy. He your boy. I thought we was all boys. I'm thinking we all tight.
Yeah.
We all run in the same group. We do party events together, birthday parties, wives get-togethers, fight parties, games, all together.
Yeah.
Big ass group. He said, that ain't my boy, that's your boy. I was like, what? Anywho, so I was like, I'm gonna have to say something. He told me I don't care. Now I want to be the messy dude though, because he gave me the go ahead, so it should be easy. I hit the wife up. Tell my brother before I tell him. She's like, what are you talking about? I was like, hey, dude,
don't play.
You don't gotta play with me.
Yeah,
like, I'm not telling you what I think. You feel me? So go ahead, and she did it. That's how I handled it.
Oh dang!
But guess what? I lost my brother anyway.
Yeah,
because he found out I knew.
That's what happens.
He stopped fucking with me. Anyway,
that's kind of what
I'm like. Nigga, the only reason you know is because I pushed, like, just like you did. Like you didn't do it, but like you like, yeah.
But that, you know what? It's like they don't see that. It's the fact that you knew, and as soon as you found out, you didn't say nothing. And I honestly felt bad because I was like, dang, I wish I would have never known. You know what I mean? Like,
Same.
why did you
Keep
tell
that
me?
away from me.
Why did you tell me? Because now I gotta hold this, and now I'm telling you to tell that person, and you're like, all right, I'll do it, but you're not.
But you
and it's like,
Woo.
so then at a point, I'm like, man, I feel bad. I need to say something. So I was just like, check on you. But then at the end of the day, it is still wrong because you knew.
And
like
that sucked though.
Yeah.
Like why? But why you? And then the person who told me, like, friend A, he didn't even give a fuck about the position and put me in. And maybe it's not like you didn't have the foresight to see that. You was just like, you my best friend, so I want to talk to you to tell you what the fuck going on. But like in doing that, my nigga, you really just put me in the worst situation. That's like the same thing in a court of law. If I don't know, I can't say nothing like for you or against you.
Right.
Don't tell me nothing.
Don't tell me none of it.
Don't tell me nothing, bro. I gotta hold this.
Yeah. Because that's how I felt about it. I was like, dang. Like, I know you wanted to tell somebody, because at the end of the day, you wanted to talk about it. But why you tell the person who knows the person?
Bro, man, and you already know what you want me to do with that. You wanted to test me to see which one of y'all I'm closer to?
Yeah.
Because at this point, that's the only thing I can get. Like, otherwise, why'd you do that?
Yeah. Yeah. Then that was a good one because that is a hard situation. No matter how you cut it.
No, you're wrong.
Yeah.
No matter which way you lean, your ass is wrong.
But people don't understand that there's a thought process that has to go on right there with the person who knows both people. Because it's like you have to have that inner debate because you're thinking like, what do I do about this person? And what do I do about this person? And how do I handle that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how do you handle the debate between both? So it's like, if you act immediately, you could do the wrong thing. You have to like think it through. You have to give it some time.
And sitting on it don't make it no better.
Doesn't.
That thing turned into a Rubik's Cube real quick. When you sit on it, because immediately it's like impulse, right?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have did that. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Terry Titcho. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to because that's crazy.
Right.
Like you would definitely want to know. Like that's impulse.
Yeah.
Nah, I lost you.
Right.
I probably still lose you. Like, who knows?
Yeah.
And in my situation, nigga, I ended up losing both of them because the wife cut that off, and this got cut off.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, well,
It's crazy.
There's
that
that.
happens like that.
If I just didn't say nothing, we all be fine.
Right.
We all be fine.
Right?
If I just was like, cool, y'all be snakes to each other. That's fine.
Yeah. There was one situation where like one of my homies was messing with my homie's little sister, and that's when I said something right then. But it was because it was on the sneak tip in the bathroom.
Hey, bro.
And I had to say something. 'Cause I'm like, dang, she in the bathroom. I don't know how old this girl is. I gotta tell the brother because I don't know what's gonna happen from here. Like,
Nigga,
he might want to tag you outside for this.
Can I tell you that's crazy that you even said that, because the way that this had to come out, this had been going on for a long time, right? Consistently. And I let it because it ain't my business.
Yeah.
She foul, he dealing with that. Mind you, she had already cheated before.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if bro want to be with her, that's what she do. I can't. What's the point of me even telling him?
Yeah.
You're gonna stay anyway. Me and him were in the U-Haul together. He was helping me move, and we were talking about two other friends. Me and him were in my U-Haul talking about two other friends.
Yeah.
Who one friend has a sister. Another friend in the group was tagging sister. Friend didn't know that.
Yeah.
This friend asked all of us, all of the homies, I only ask y'all for one thing. Don't touch my fucking sister.
Yep.
So we talking about that, and he's sitting right next to me. He was like, man, I would want to know. I was like, what?
Opened up the whole box. Yeah. I was like,
what did you say? I was like, I wouldn't, whatever. Like, if that's what y'all doing, that's what he was like, I would want to know. He's like, I wouldn't want to be in the dark, but I also wouldn't want to be in the dark alone while everybody else knows.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn it. That's when I called him. I was like, I gotta tell him. And he said, well, I don't care.
Yeah.
And this whole time, I'm like, he care because he ain't never said nothing. She ain't never said nothing. That's what they doing. But it was just like you just said, like that situation where first looked at me and was like, I want to know. I want to know. And I'm sitting this, I'm like, this is my best friend. This nigga just flat out said, if it was some shit going on like that in his life, he would want to know.
Yeah. So it's like, I have
to. At this point, you got to be mad at me, dude, because just heard. I didn't know where he stood on it, but now I know where he stands on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a choice.
Yeah. Because like now at that point, you knowing that just makes it a lot worse. Because now it's like, if you don't say nothing. Yeah. That's the Rubik's Cube you talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Eddie, what we talking about is you have two friends, right? Two of your best friends, if you're still in here. You have two best friends, A and B, right? Friend A fuck friend B wife. Do you tell him? Do you tell friend B that friend A fucked his wife? They both your dogs though, like equally. For anybody else who just came in here, that's also
a
little sum up.
That's the question.
What she say? Yeah, see, she said, I don't like when people put their burdens on me. I don't either. That's why I be like, bro, keep that.
Yeah, it's heavy because it's like, I feel like to the person telling you, it doesn't matter as much, because they did it.
Yeah.
So it's like,
it's done.
Yeah.
Eddie, what you doing, man? You tell me. You got the story now. Tell me what you would have did. You would have told B? Because I didn't for a long time. I was like, I'm gonna just mind my business. I feel like that was the safest bet for me.
He said, yeah, I'm here.
Nah, see, that's why I premised it that way. You're not closer to either one of them.
Yeah, if you close, just
equal,
the same
like
way.
the same. Y'all got the same relationship on both sides. Do you tell B or do you mind your business? Because of course it'd be easier, to pick which one that you rock with the most. Then that's your loyalty. But if your loyalty with both of them equally, that's when shit start getting shaky.
And I think that was the hardest thing about that situation, because I was technically closer to the one that hit the girl.
It's still wrong though.
Yeah, so I still felt
I
bad.
fuck with that about you, because that's a conscience, like, right? And I'm like that. My homeboys, it's so funny. All my homeboys, they girls think that I'm the worst nigga to be around, because they think they got like my lifestyle pinned down, like what I be, like how I move and what I do, because I'm so like free and honest about like how I maneuver around. So they girls don't want them around me. Little do they girls though, I'm the nigga that's gonna stop him from cheating. Period.
Yeah.
At least while I'm present, because I value relationships.
Yeah.
And more than I value relationships, I value transparency and honesty.
Yeah.
Bro, you're not gonna tell me like this girl is great for you.
Right.
You want to marry her, you love her, and then you finna get with me. You gonna come to Vegas, and you gonna get with me, and you want to be out here. You want me? Where the bitches at, nigga? We trying to? No, no, sir, not with me. You're not. They be like, what? Like, bro, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Not doing that.
Yeah.
Not with me, because I fuck with y'all union.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all union is monogamous. You and her. If she was out here doing that, bro, you'd be broken.
Yeah.
The fact that I know that is why I'm not fucking with you doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I know for a fact that if your girl came out here to Vegas with her homegirls and she was like, where the dick at? And she was out here topping off niggas left and right, you'd be sick. You would be sick, bro. You'd be on my phone crying in shambles.
Right.
So there's no way that you finna come to Vegas and I'm finna just put you on bitches. Because that's foul. If y'all relationship was open like that and she knew what you was on, let's run it up. But if she think you out here being,
faithful,
honest, loyal, all that great shit, bro, come out here and be faithful. Why you with me?
Yeah.
Go do that with somebody else then.
I'm
not stopping you.
You present yourself to
I'm not stopping you at all. But I'm not finna fake the funk with you, my nigga, because if she asks me, I'm gonna tell her the truth.
Yeah.
I'm that kind of honest.
Right.
Like I'm not a snitch, but like I don't fuck with what you're doing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you not to do it around me. Take that shit over there.
I think friends can't handle that. Some friends can't. Some friends can't handle a friend that's gonna be honest with them and tell them the real. Mm-hmm. Some people want you to indulge in the BS.
Yep.
They want you to just cater to it or agree when there's issues. And it's like, it's not always like that. Some people actually gonna tell you how it is. Like, nah, that ain't flying.
This nigga Eddie said he dropping a hint.
Yeah. Passing the blame to somebody else.
See, and that's what I did.
He
though.
said he gonna drop a little clue.
I dropped
you gonna
a
leave. You gonna leave a Blues Clues pause.
Yeah, I dropped a little nugget like, hey, you go get that handled over there.
Look, see, Joey said, I hate being in the middle. Leave me out.
Yeah.
And Eddie said, okay, I don't know. I'm gonna mind my business, and that's what I did originally. I mind my business, and then mind my business didn't feel good. I'm gonna let the homie cheat on her ass too. I'm gonna give him hints and tips.
So say that going back to like I guess relationship problems too. Say if somebody did something wrong in the relationship. Say they got caught flirting. Like let's say somebody got caught flirting with another chick or whatever by their girl, right? Say they make up, they move past it. So they're on the other things. Now say down the line something happens where somebody, I guess, sees them next to a girl. There's nothing going on, just see them next to a girl, just hint that person and the girl, and the girl flips out. Do you think she has a right to be upset?
No.
You don't think she has a right to be upset?
It's a perception thing.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with that one. But I'm saying though, from my perception.
Yeah, but do you think like it kind of goes along the lines with like how you said like you noting it? Like say if she's doing the same thing, she's noting his actions in this book of all the wrong, so she sees it and she's associating that with
some old shit.
Yeah,
with like something, and that's exactly what I was talking about 99% trust.
Yeah,
bingo.
Yeah,
right there. Exactly that, because you already showed that flaw, that 1%. So now anything remotely close to that's that.
No trust. It's a lot less trust than there was before.
Baby, I don't got no time to cheat on you. When I'm gonna cheat on you? I be at work. I work 12-hour shifts. I come home to you. I'm in this house. Blah blah blah.
You had time.
And then
before.
she found out.
Yeah.
She found out one day. She found out that within that commute from work, with all that traffic you be talking about, that you be making pit stops.
Yep.
And that you stop off for 15 minutes and knock shorty off, and she find that out. From now on, you have time all the time. No matter what the fuck you say to me, you cannot tell me you don't have time to cheat because you made 15 minutes of time.
Yeah.
While supposedly being in traffic.
Yeah.
Nigga, you can make time now. And now I know that about you, so you're not going to tell me you're not cheating because XYZ. Yeah.
So now that's out.
You planted that seed, buddy.
Yeah. It's just, that is true though. That's a good point. So it's crazy because the trust part, I feel like you said, it's hard to trust again when bumps happen in a relationship, period. Any type of bump to where like trust is broken in a way, it's hard to regain trust because you're always going to go back to things that you associate with distrust.
And that's why I said once you break the trust, once you break 100% trust, you never get past 99.
Yeah.
You never getting back there. No matter how much reconciliation you do, you're not coming back, because now I know that you're capable of.
That's such a hard thing to build back from though.
Terrible.
Because without trusting again, it's going to be so hard to repair a relationship because you're always going to go back to certain things. So even if something is innocent in nature, or something that may not even be, like say you cheated before, but now you're just like, you've been faithful, now you're just chilling, and then say the waitress walks by and you just like, oh, you look really nice, or you look at her, you stare at her a little too long. Oh, what you looking at her for? Because now they're associating it.
Triggered.
Yeah, you want her. You must want her.
Yep.
Because you cheated before. You gonna try to get her number. It's the whole thing.
Eddie said, my girl said she gonna put him on 3-way. Nigga said they got 3-way going. That's sick,
that's
bro.
messy though, because now you're trying to listen to the fight.
Nigga in our whole thing.
Yeah, you trying to be present on the phone.
On some super ratchet shit, bro. One of my favorite things to do when I was younger, my uncle used to have to call from jail and have me 3-way like any of his women. Boy, them combos was crazy. Boy, if I was ever a messy nigga, it would have had to come from that. Like it would have had to come from like my uncle be like, nephew, call this number. And I click over, I do.
And you just listening
And
to
wait.
to
And he
the
like,
madness.
bitch, I told you to send me my motherfucking butt. It's like I'm about to send it right now. And I'm on the phone. I'm like, ooh. This shit's spicy, boy. And I used to love that shit. Like I live to make them phone calls because I just got to sit in on conversations. That's probably one of my favorite things, dude. If you ever get to be, and the term is a fly on the wall, that is the fucking best. Mm-hmm. Being able to listen to a conversation as a third party, like outside of the conversation.
Yeah.
Boy, people talk completely different one-on-one.
Yeah.
Than they do in groups. And a group is you being a third person.
Mm-hmm.
These two people having this talk with you not present, and these two people having a talk while you standing right next to them.
Yeah.
Night and day.
Yeah.
Having privilege to that conversation, that's always eye-opening.
Yeah, that goes back to what you were talking about last week with like having like say when you were like talking about having arguments in public. Mm-hmm. You was like, don't embarrass me in public.
Yeah.
Like say that just in private. So it's like you basically seeing that private talk in public.
Right there, bro. Because boy, I tell you what, that shit real though. That embarrassing me thing.
Oh yeah.
That's some shit that I ain't coming back from either. Nah, for real. Mm-hmm. Like all bullshit aside, like I'm talking about like niggas can get back from cheating and shit like that. Embarrass me in public.
Yeah.
Embarrass me somewhere like where I'm gonna be. You feel me? Come to my job. Come to my job and show your ass.
Oh yeah.
Come to like a kid's basketball game and really show your ass. You know, have us at a nice restaurant or something. You get obnoxious and loud. Believe me when I tell you, we're not coming back from that.
Yeah.
Because that type of shit right there, you don't change.
That's hard to come back from.
And you don't change that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like if that's some shit you do, it's not like on by chance.
Yeah.
Public, like, woo, them public bullshit, like arguments and shit.
Yeah.
When people do that, I'm like, man, I hope y'all break up after this and stay broke up. Because it can't never be that deep to be sitting at this table yelling and arguing with each other at this public ass restaurant. Y'all can go step in the car.
And most people do it because they want to put you on the spot. I want to embarrass you.
Bro, do that or call the police on me.
Yeah.
Call the police on me or embarrass me in public. We don't got nothing.
Yeah.
Never again either. Like not even a question mark, a shaky, none of that shit. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Cause that public humiliation type deal, boy. I'll fuck around and want to go to jail now.
Yeah. See, but even going back to the what you call it thing too, like just I guess like saying what people are in a relationship. Like I think there's a fine line when people have done something like say you lie in a relationship. Does that person always call you a liar? And is it okay? Is it okay if they're just always like, you a liar? You lied this time. You always lying. What you lying?
Bro, you know what? I don't. That's the hardest part about trying to bounce back from bullshit.
That's what I said.
Having to
line,
take
right?
like yes, because having to take that, you like. I know I cheated, right?
Yeah.
But I apologize. It was honestly a mistake. I want to do whatever I got to do to get back right. If I got to give you my location, if I got to do check-ins, if I got to do whatever, I'm willing to work. I'm willing to gain your trust back the best way I can. And every time you do anything, she's like, that's because you a motherfucking cheater.
Yeah.
Oh, nah.
See that?
Oh, no.
It's so hard because it's like, at the same time, you want to take those punches, but it's like, how much
you kind of deserve it a little bit. But enough is like, bro, it's not going to be consistent. That's what it's not going to be. And that's the rough part. Like you saying, I know it's nasty to say, like, I'm not about to fuck with you doing that to me. I don't deserve that. Yeah. But kind of.
You do, in a way.
In a little bit, you might really deserve to have somebody on your ass like that. These are consequences of your actions.
Yeah. Without
you doing the shit you did, you wouldn't be dealing with this. So you have to pick and choose. Like, damn, is it worth taking these motherfucking punches?
See, that's what I'd be thinking. Because I'd be thinking at the same time, from both sides, you know? Like, if you feel that way, to be calling them that many times, is it worth staying? If you still feel that way every time you see them, to where you like, you just lying, you always did, is it worth staying?
And that's it.
And then on the other hand, you having to take the consequences, is it worth taking them punches all the time? So it's like both ways. It's kind of like crazy.
Cut it, man. Stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
Because at this point, y'all both like, you don't want to take it, and she gonna keep giving it because she still feel it. You're not over it yet. And that's what I say about people in any relationship, like a current one or like one from the past. Like if you haven't healed, do not try to move forward.
Yeah.
It's okay to heal first. Like it's okay to tell them, like, I'm not saying I don't want to be with you, but right now I would not have anything productive for me and you to move forward.
Yeah.
You got to respect that. Like as the man who fucked up, you got to respect that. That's easier than taking the punches.
Yeah.
Sitting around letting her beat your ass because you cheated it and you want to make it right, and she okay with you trying to make it right, but in the same time, like she really not fucking with you yet.
Yeah.
Bro, take y'all space.
You feel me? That's simpler to me.
Yeah. I feel like that's okay, but it does suck because I know, like, because when I did go through my cheating situation, I was appreciative that the person wanted to stay with me still, you know, because even on my end, like I've been cheated on and I've still stuck around because I just felt like we can move past it. But it's just like I beat myself up alone seeing the hurt that happened. You know what I mean? So it's like I have to beat myself up constantly. I'm going to constantly feel away. Anytime I hear something that pertains to cheating, I'm immediately resorting back to that situation, feeling bad about it, feeling guilty, you know, feeling a whole bunch of feelings, you know, regretting it, wanting to take it back, all that stuff. But then when you throw it back in my face, it's like me taking not only my own inner turmoil, now I'm taking yours, you know? So it's like, how much do you want me to take, even if I'm not doing wrong?
Yeah.
At the moment, but I still have to take it from you. So it's like, dang, it's a sucky thing to go through from, I feel like both parties. I know, I understand the party on the other side that's been cheated on. They just feel like.
People don't want to let go, man.
Yeah.
Oh, in history, bro. When you got history, that shit get way tougher.
Yeah.
Like y'all know, I know couples who know they should be together.
Yeah.
Like they literally both know, like, bro, you are not my type of, like, you're not the person that's making me happy.
They go down laundry list.
And he know, like, she not the type of person that's making me happy. I got a homeboy, he can't play video games or hoop without his girl, like, really tripping.
Yeah.
And she hate that about him. Like, she hate how much he want to play the video game.
Yeah.
She hate how much he want to hoop. He's a hooper and a gamer.
Yeah.
These are the two fundamental things that make this, aside from being like a father and a working man, his hobbies are basketball and video games.
Yeah.
You are in a relationship with a woman who does not want you to do either one of the things that you love. What the fuck are y'all doing?
She crippling you, low key.
And you're making her angry.
Yeah.
Like the things that fundamentally make you are the things she don't fuck with. What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Just because like y'all got a kid or y'all been fucking with each other for 2 years, y'all got a lease together, bro, y'all are miserable. And y'all planning to move forward with this miserable shit just for the sake of saying we together? That's fucking crazy to me.
It is crazy. And it's like you hear stuff that they say about each other. You hear stuff like the war that they go through with each other and the dialogue. Like I feel like these days when I hear somebody talk about a relationship, if every time you talk about, yo, whoever you're dating and you always got something bad to say, I'm going to think y'all ain't meant for each other.
What are y'all doing?
Because you don't never say nothing positive. You don't have nothing positive to say about the person. Like, this person's done treated me well. This person, like, understands me. This person, if it's always, guess what last week, this person ain't no good. I know they flirting with so-and-so. Dang. Y'all don't need to be together.
And the worst part is when the friends, they only want to tell you the bullshit. They don't tell you the good shit. Because now you got this negative ass opinion of the person they with. They want to bring the motherfucker around and kick it with y'all. And you looking at the motherfucker like, yo, sorry ass. And they great. They been great. All you know is all the bullshit though. That's all you've been hearing about this nigga. All this girl. Every time you talk to me about this girl is what she don't do, how she making you miserable, how she don't want you to do this, how she ain't cool with you doing that.
Yeah.
And then you want to bring her to the fucking kickback and have us all smile in her face and shit. And I'm like, nigga, get this weird ass bitch up out of here, bro. What do you want, niggas? What?
But then, you know what would be the craziest part sometimes is some people will do that. They'll paint a picture of the woman in a certain way. Then you meet her and you like, why is she so cool? Like, why is it against everything that they've been saying about her in the first place?
Relationship out of inconvenience. Are you saying out of convenience or this relationship out of? I think out of convenience would be.
What'd they say?
Relationship out of inconvenience.
A relationship out of inconvenience?
But a relationship out of convenience in this conversation would be fitting, right?
That's what I thought.
For like what we saying?
Yeah.
Because like you're saying it's convenient to be in a relationship, right? Is that what you're saying? Like it's convenient to be in the relationship. That's why people staying.
Like that's why you would stay.
Right.
That's what that makes sense.
I think that's what she was trying to put out there.
Yeah, because I can understand that. Like staying out of and I feel like a lot of people do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
They stay just because it's convenient.
Well, especially right now, boy. It's pricey out here in these streets, boy.
Hard to get back in that dating pool.
Well,
So
nigga, the dating pool, your own apartment. It's expensive out here right now, boy. Niggas, bro, people are in relationships to keep roofs over their heads right now. Bro, it's a hard knock life, boy. The motherfuckers out here like, hey, man, we can't break up. We gonna be homeless.
yeah.
You don't make enough and I don't make enough. Like,
Can we just be roommates?
yeah, like, bro, I go in the living room. But we ain't gotta break up, bro. It's tough outside. Like,
Yeah.
I can't move out. I know you can't move out. What you gonna do when we break up?
Right. Like, yeah.
All right, well, come on, just lay down. Come on, because hell no. I'd rather be with you unhappy than homeless, bitch. Like,
Yeah, I be noticing that. People be staying out of convenience.
bro, motherfuckers be hobosexuals. Motherfuckers be needing a place to stay.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to.
Hey, I said hobosexual. Y'all, so don't. I know y'all like to get people canceled. So I didn't say homosexual. I said hobosexual, like people who fuck with people to have a roof over their head.
Yeah, because we'll get canceled real quick.
Don't fucking cancel us.
People be wondering what's going on. We all.
What happened? What happened, man? What happened to y'all shit? That nigga just Trey said homosexual. No, he didn't. No, he did not. Put my shit in subtitles with a bouncing ball.
Yeah.
And capitalize a B. A whole bowl. Like, please.
Yep. Put an example picture on the bottom so people know what's up.
Well, she says he named everything that made it convenient. Lease, time, history, children, etc. Absolutely. That's all the shit. If they don't know what a hobo.
Oh yeah.
But look, I'm just talking about. I'm not saying they don't know what a hobosexual is. I just didn't want them to be confused with a word that rhyme because they come hard.
Yeah.
And I'm an ally, y'all.
They close.
I'm with y'all.
Closely related for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, we be running up hours quick.
I know. Did we get
Oh.
Did we get the whole chat? Are we
Yep.
good? Okay.
Yep. I've been getting them coming in.
Well, what's the takeaway? What should we take away from this podcast? You got anything, Ryan? What do you got? You got anything, Trey? What do you think the takeaway should be?
Dang, what's this one? 99% trust.
Oh, you never regain full trust?
Yeah, you never regain full trust once you lose it. I would say it's one of the hardest things to like, one of the easiest things to break, and the hardest things to fix, bro. That trust thing.
Yeah, it's difficult it's really difficult, extremely difficult to rebuild trust.
Bro said kill my phone, but it was worth it. My dog. Maddie, I'm gonna start pulling up on you, man.
Yeah,
You one of them niggas in my life, brother. I just gotta start sliding on.
You think that 99%
I
trust?
think the 99 is the winner.
Yeah, that is pretty good. But yeah, y'all, we appreciate you guys for sticking around, tapping in. My iPad went dead, all that good stuff.
Look, his iPad died, Eddie's phone died. Look, we in this motherfucker though, man.
Yeah, we in here. But we appreciate you guys for tapping in, continuously supporting us and being here every Tuesday with us, kicking it with us. And yeah, as you guys all know, make sure to follow the YouTube, follow the Instagram, the TikTok, the Facebook, of course, and also the Anchor that we were building up. So yeah, I'll share that when I get everything in order with that.
All over the place, man.
We there. We now everywhere. You can find us.
You can't
everywhere.
miss us. You can't even miss us. If you wanted to, you can't miss us. You can't be like, well, I only got.
Yeah.
We there too.
We there. But yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.